Scroll to New York and hit enter.
I want to be a boy for your these vagabond play through the very heart. No, I want to sleep in a heap.
It's the old jukebox instead of scratch and skipping the record.
If I can make prayer, I'll make anywhere. It's up to make up the top of the these it's up to him, it's up to him, it's up to him, it's up to him, it's up to him.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Love you, Vic.
Scott, that was wonderful. Amazing.
I like Sal Richards. He's good.
They had 1,000 voices and faces and everything.
What's his first name?
Wonderful.
Sal Richards.
So far, a lot of people talk
Sal
about
was my
their
father's
families.
name, too. I
They
can
talked
remember
about their
that.
children. Scott talked about his daughters, and Stewie talked about his family. I want to tell you that you might have seen my son on television recently. He's a very interesting young man. He was on last week. He was on America's Most Wanted. He's out now, and you'll probably see. As a matter of fact, he's in the parking lot right now, robbing your cars. No, he's not.
I'm only kidding. I hope so.
Okay, we're getting close. Pedro,
Oh, Pedro.
please, I don't want to knock this over. Where are you, Pedro? Pedro, mira che te cosa stai facendo? Che gli era per una cosa
I'm going to show Pedro this
Oh, you're
video.
going to leave it here? Okay, you're going to leave it? Oh, Pedro, oh, see, I don't want to do that. Thank you, Abby. If I were a rich guy, yes, he knows and he puts it in his mouth. All right, I had a bunch of stuff planned, but we're running late. Huh? No, I have to go take a pill. I just got to tell you one story that you might like. This elderly gentleman was... Why did I do that? I'm getting dizzy. It's that medication I'm on. Elderly gentleman lying in a hospital bed. And the nurse walks in to give him his sponge bath. And he looks at her and he says, excuse me. I want to ask you a question. She's sure, sir. What is your question? Are my testicles black? She said, well, I wouldn't know that, sir. I just came to give you a little sponge bath. You're not listening to me. I want to know if my testicles are black. Well, he's an old guy. I'll take the covers off. I'll look under the robe. And, sir, your testicles are not black. Get over here. You're not listening to me. Put your ear right after my mouth. Listen very carefully. Are my test results back? Told you. I think Vic used to do it. At this time, I'd like to bring out the producer, coordinator, backstage manager, master of all trades, jack of none. Oh no, jack of all trades. I want to say jack. Oh, no, It's Louis C.K., you know? I want to do that. This girl put it all together for the love of Vic and friends of Vic. Ladies and gentlemen, Allison Chaplin. Allison Chaplin. Don't touch it.
Thank you. Hold on. Did everybody have a good time?
Yeah.
Excellent. You know, as you know, today's afternoon was called For the Love of a Friend, honoring Vic Arnell. As many of you know, or maybe you all know now, Vic did not live to see this day. It's true. But I know he's watching. And I know that today, as well as having a lot of friends here, there is his lovely wife and my dear friend Holly Lipton-Barbanel, and his daughter Esta is here today. And we hope that whatever we have done has made you proud, and we hope that Vic is looking down and just laughing his butt off.
He is.
I want to say thank you to a few people that have made this possible. First, I'd like to thank Claudia Gentile, who is the buyer here at the township, and she was so gracious and allowed us to use this facility today. I'd like to thank Rudy in the tech room with all of his crew, and Pedro back here dealing with all of us, and they've been marvelous. We've been here since about 11:15 this morning. I'd like to thank a wonderful lady and a very, very dear friend. She has her own entertainment agency, Jan Fleischman Entertainment, but she's also an amazing realtor, so if anybody's looking to buy a place, you must go see her.
Okay.
I want to thank Todd Denier of Deli on Rye, who donated so graciously platters of food for all of the entertainers in the backstage area.
I'm getting hungry now.
To the musicians here, Mark Friedman on piano, Wayne Schiffer on bass, and on drums we have my dear friend, Mr. David Rubin. Hey. The funny thing about entertainment, or at least in this territory, is that no matter what happens, we can have craziness, we can yell at each other, they can even call me Ava Braun, it doesn't matter. But the one thing about all of us is in a time of a crisis, we come together, no matter what. And I want to say thank you full-heartedly, because every one of these entertainers that were up here today, they volunteered their time, they volunteered their talent, and they came in as friends, true friends, to help, what I said? Oh, shut up. To help everybody out, and I thank them. They are my artists, but they are my friends, and I thank you all for coming in here today. And right now, I'm about to bring, Mr. Sourich is back. Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Allison. That was very eloquent. Please have a seat.
Wait, and the two people that I didn't say thank you to, I'm sorry about that. The two people that I didn't say thank you to that I always thank all the time, because they are my partners in crime for everything, and I do mean everything. Mr. Howard Rapp and Mr. Arnold Graham, my business partners, and they always support everything I do as I support them, and so thank you, guys.
Over here. I would like to thank my cousin Vito for driving me here tonight. I want to thank my wife for coming along for the ride. What we'd like to do right now, like all shows, sometimes they have what they call a finale. So what I'd like to do right now is, if you wouldn't mind, and I'm sure you wouldn't because that was a stupid question, to bring our cast back on stage to do something and dedicate it to someone here tonight. So would you please come out, Dick Capri, Mary Lumamuri Tuhol, Stewie Stone, Carol Woods, Andy Davis, Avi Hoffman, Scott Record. Anybody else? Is there anybody else back there? Where's Abby? Oh, Abby's here. Stand over there. We're going to sing a song, but before we do that, I would like you all to do me a favor. For our dear friend, Vic Arnell, who is a friend to all of us, nice, and we all loved him very dearly. It's not just words. We'd like to give him one more great send-off with a standing ovation. So if you don't mind, my friends, for Vic Arnell, one last standing ovation. Put the house lights up a little more. Put the house lights up a little more. Put the house lights up a little more. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, be seated. There's no talking here. We're busy. We are busy right now. You can talk to her later. We're in the middle of something. There's no interruptions allowed. That blouse, it's a very nice blouse. Those blouses are coming back. Holly, where are you, Noah? Holly, can you come up here, honey? Would you please? Because the song we're going to dedicate is to Holly Barbanel. Mrs. Vic Arnell, ladies and gentlemen.
His wife.
Put the stool on up here. You get the stool, baby. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. This is dedicated to you from all of us. There's nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody cares. You may be queen, you may possess the world and its good. Gold ain't gonna bring you happiness when you're growing old. The world is the same. You're never gonna change it. As sure as the stars shine above. You're nobody until somebody really loves you. So find yourself somebody to love.
Where's Perry? Where's Perry?